Northerners, and we are not from here, as the name might suggest, but we do call Oklahoma our home. We are going to introduce ourselves in just a minute, but I want to get you guys started thinking because we are going to ask you for a suggestion. Now, our suggestion tonight is going to have to do with times you felt like you belonged and you were really accepted. So mull on that for a second while we introduce ourselves. First we have...
I'm Ken. I'm from Medfield, Massachusetts, which is next to Foxborough, Massachusetts, which is home of the once again to be champions of the Super Bowl and the greatest football team in history, the Patriots.
Shrivel-boo! Hello, I'm Roger. I'm an Army brat, so I'm from all over. But I graduated high school in Maryland, which is north of the Mason-Dixon line, and it's colder, so I'm wearing a scarf.
Hi guys, I'm Tom. When I want to get somewhere on foot, I walk. In the morning, I have a cup of coffee.
Because you're from...
Because I'm from New Jersey.
And I am Jeanette. I was born in Baltimore, raised in Pennsylvania, which the Mason-Dixon line's between Maryland and Pennsylvania, so it's okay. We've forgiven. It's all right. Sorry.
I learned how to drive in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, so I learned how to drive north of the Mason-Dixon.
We're all from north of here. And tonight we have a special guest, and this is...
I'm Sue Ellen, and technically I was born in Oak Park, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago. So north.
All right. All of these places we are very grateful to not have been this past week. So, tonight, after we get your suggestions, Sue's going to tell us some stories, and then we're going to do some scenes based on those stories. They may or may not be related. They may be really weird. Who knows? We're making it all up. So, have you guys been thinking about that suggestion I asked you for? No, not at all. Great. Well, I'm going to ask you again. I would like you to tell me about a time or a place that you have felt like I really belong.
Gay Pride Parade.
Gay Pride Parade.
Okay. Cool. Actually, I have a lot of friends at the Gay Pride Parade. I go almost every year just to hang around because it's so much fun. And oh God, I love to watch the parade. I usually sit somewhere along 39th Street, right as it turns to go up 36th, well, 39th, no, Classen, 36th, corner of 36th and Classen. There's a tree I generally sit under. One year they were throwing candy, and I got a little Tootsie Roll, and I bit on it, and I cracked a tooth, and I had to leave immediately. Yeah, but the first time that I thought was interesting that I was in a gay bar was, that was at Angles. I was there for a friend's birthday party, wandering around, visiting with people, and some very large black woman who I think was wearing a tablecloth, not entirely sure, came up and said, "Aloha." And I really didn't know what to do with that. I didn't know if aloha was hello, goodbye, come meet me over here. I was so confused. I said, "Aloha, this is my friend." Yeah. So I went and hid with my friends because I just felt so much better about that.
This is my favorite spot for the parade. It's just south of the Mason-Dixon line, so when they're coming and they just turn around and head back up, I get to see all the floats in every angle and detail.
It's a good tree, too.
It's a great tree. It's a great tree. This tree's been in my family for generations. This is my family tree.
That's cool. That's cool, Reginald. You won't mind if I carve something on it, will you?
Of course, you can go. What? Linda, what are you going to carve into my family's tree?
Hold on.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll be there for generations. I hope it turns out to be...
It's a heart. It says Elvis R.
That's great. Now we've kind of not only put our stamp on nature that will survive us long after we're gone, but now my family's going to think I'm more important than they are.
Tell me your mom and dad's name. I'll make them a heart too.
Okay, yeah. My mom's name is Patricia. My dad's name is Eleanor Vaudevillian Ulysses Jimiquai Hartford.
That's a really big heart.
You know what? I think this is an important thing, but I don't want to just represent you and me and then just my parents. I mean, my generation goes back to the founding of the Plymouth Rock, the Mayflower.
Yeah, I'll start at the bottom.
Yeah, let's just start working. Mac and Linda.
When she's doing 1628.
So right in there. This is weird because there's a lot of a lot of cousins marrying cousins. So we're going to have to go over this a few times.
Oh, the tree just talked.
Don't carve me anymore!
Oh. It's sentient. Oh, I should take a YouTube video. What am I doing?
No, this is important. Let me see that knife.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry, sir. We didn't mean to. We'll make sure this never happens again. Don't carve!
Aloha! Oh, I picture you in this, dear.
Oh.
Notice everything stayed on when I took it off.
You've been practicing that, haven't you? Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, just maybe if you could put, okay, there we go.
Whew.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean the red really brings
Yeah.
out your eyes. And the white really complements your hair. So,
Thank you. My eyes are very bloodshot. And my hair went white a long time ago because you stressed me out so much.
Aloha!
Oh.
Who's this picnic?
see? Already you have a suitor.
I like how it's just a cape. You're just wearing just a cape.
Well, yes, George thought this would be a good way for me, his elderly sister, to finally move out of his place. Just
It
auction me
screams.
off with the tablecloth.
Yeah, it screams aloha. It screams hello and goodbye. Yeah. Like, hey, this will be fun, but not forever. When you invited me over,
Oh.
I was like, oh, sure, I'll just
Yeah.
hang out. But I wasn't expecting some sort of.
Nobody expected.
No one expects.
Do you want to try them?
Yeah. Do I have to take my clothes off first?
Yes. There you go.
This is great. I feel like a naked superhero. Just like,
George!
I mean,
Come on, you've seen it before.
you've seen this one before. Here. George, I'm just a picnic. George.
George, can you give us the apartment?
Yeah, can we have your apartment, George? I don't know if you noticed, but she's completely naked and I'm wearing a cape.
My plan has kind of backfired here.
Hey, George, I know how to make you feel more at home.
Nice, Teddy.
Thank you, Frank. I mean, it's just, I feel where you're going and I follow with the kazoo.
That's awesome, Teddy, because none of the rest of the parade showed up for this. None of the band showed up for the parade today.
Every year, the Kazoo Pride Parade is just me and then a trombone. But I'm still proud of my kazoo.
You should be proud of your kazoo.
Thank you for supporting me
Of
so much.
course, because in a kazoo you can go, right?
Oh, I've never even tried that.
Do it! Right, like, yeah, it's like almost the same thing.
Good. You gotta get in here. Angles is hopping. Stop with the parade stuff. Nobody wants to hear your kazoo. But we want to see it.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kazoo? I get it. No, it's a different meaning. They want to see a different kind of kazoo.
I know, but that's
Just like they want to see a different kind of trombone.
Yeah.
Right? I get it.
That bone in here.
That's fine. I want you to feel, but I mean that's pretty much just treating me as a piece of meat and not respecting my art, which is the kazoo playing. They just love my sweet, sweet sex kazoo.
Hey, kazoo man. We got somebody that wants you to play their kazoo.
I mean, I guess that's at least recognizing that I have a talent for playing the kazoo.
Oh,
And then
we know you have a talent.
You know what? Maybe this kazoo pride parade has finally paid off for me.
I hope so.
I'm about to cash out right now.
You haven't mixed it yet.
Well, you know, I mean, I meant to go, and then it was like, okay, well now it's 11 o'clock, and then I gotta call my mom, and then that takes about a half an hour, and now it's almost lunchtime, and then lunchtime, well, then I had a beer with lunch, and then it's like 3 o'clock, and then, you know, it's... and, no, I did not.
You know, I've got some just like paper mache. I can just put a cap on your chipped tooth real easy. You're not gonna get it fixed, so.
All right.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it works. I'm pretty sure teeth are just made of flour and water anyway.
Okay, I gotta mix it.
All right.
Okay. All right. So how's your mom?
Okay. I think I also this way so she can get over it.
All right.
Hey, you go ahead and take it. Hi.
Hello, I haven't heard from my son since 11 o'clock. It's 3:07. How is he?
Mrs. Smith, he's fine. I'm fixing his tooth.
How do I know you're not a murderer who's killed him and just saying he's okay? It's been 4 hours.
Mrs. Smith, I'm going to be your daughter-in-law in May. You could at least talk to me with a little kindness.
How do I know he's not in love with a murderer who's killed him and is going to just bury his corpse in May?
Mrs. Smith, you gotta stop watching those shows.
Hey, call me Mom.
Okay, Mom.
How do I know you're not a murderer who calls me Mom?
Your mom says hi. Hold on, a little bit more.
Pack it in there good.
Yeah, okay, I think that's it. You gotta hold it open and let it dry.
Oh, sorry. Thought I was good to go there. It's fiber. Good dietary fiber there.
Okay, all right. P.S. I'm gonna murder you.
Marcus, thank you so much for going on patrol with me.
It's my favorite time of day.
Well, look, he's always bumping me on patrol. I'm supposed to be walking the perimeter and he comes by and Marcus, he bumps me.
Well, John, I'm not going to let that happen anymore.
No, Marcus, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not going to let that. Hey! Excuse me. Yeah.
Excuse him.
Excuse me.
There is no excuse for you, buddy.
No.
No. Hey, you can talk to me that way. You can bump me all you want.
Oh, okay.
All right, I had that coming. I said that out loud.
Hey. Okay, we think it's wrong for you to bump us.
Whoa. He thinks it's wrong for you to bump me, which I appreciate you for. I definitely think it's wrong for you to bump him. He's my good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you on your solo patrol.
Yeah.
You're so lonely. Maybe if you weren't bumping into people so much, you'd have more friends and be less successful as a security guard.
I'm so good at my job, but I have no one.
Right. This is what I'm talking about. Sure, they yell at me for letting people into this bank all the time, but I'm making friends.
Right.
Hey. You know what? It's okay.
Oh, thank you. It
This-
feels so nice to be touched when it's not me forcing my shoulder onto someone else's.
Yeah. See? Maybe we can patrol as a tribe patrol. There's just 3 of us.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then, as long as no villains try to break into this bank, we'll just be friends.
Could you guys do me a favor and maybe fill up these bags?
Yeah, buddy, what do you need those bags filled up with?
Cash
Hearts?
from the drawer.
Oh, okay.
Not from the vault. That's the bank's money. They can trace that.
Hey! I just learned how to make friends.
Oh. Could you fill up this other bag?
Yeah.
That's a nice shiny toy. What's it do?
Oh my God! I was just gonna do like a smash and grab it. Now I'm kind of in too deep.
Mrs. Smith, please have a seat.
I will have a seat, and thank you for calling me Mrs. Smith.
Yes. Mrs. Smith. Yes. I'm afraid I'm going to have to be the bearer of bad news.
What?
Yes.
You had me sit down for bad news?
Yes, bad news. Bad news, Mrs. Smith.
Okay, well, maybe you tell me the bad news before you start touching me.
It appears that your son was killed.
My baby boy Montgomery's dead?
Montgomery is dead.
Oh, I'll never use my phone voice with him anymore. Where I speak totally different than I do now. When I call him on the phone, I put on this thing he loves.
You were right, Mom.
What? Is that my baby boy?
Mrs. Smith, it's okay.
She married my corpse.
She married your corpse. I was at the wedding. Why did I object?
Wait a second. Married the corpse.
Yeah, apparently you can't hear my son speaking to me from the afterlife.
No, not at
You
all.
can hear me, Mom.
Finally, we get to talk all the time.
Oh God.
Montgomery, what did you have for breakfast?
I'm gonna try to figure out how to kill myself again.
No, Montgomery!
Jacques Hughes!
Oh, Jacques Hughes!
What?
Oh, Tootsie Roll!
What? No!
Oh,
This is
Tootsie Roll!
a communal bag of Tootsie Rolls.
Oh,
It's not like I just picked out all the vanillas and only left the weird flavors for you guys.
Jacques Hughes!
I said I didn't do that!
Oh, that's just what somebody who did that would say.
That is exactly right. That is something someone who had done a thing but did not want to get caught for that thing would say the opposite thing of they done. Jacques Hughes!
Jacques Hughes.
I I demand a trial by battle.
Enough. I will bring in Courtney, the battlist. Ja Courtney!
Courtney,
Famous for doing the Tootsie Roll.
I am so sorry. This trial will prove my innocence, but it will also mean your death. Just gonna get my...
Courtney,
That's okay.
your baguette.
Thank you.
It's 3 weeks old.
Ja, you can do it.
Oh, I know I can do it. You're going down, bitch. Look.
Wow.
She's good.
Yeah, might want to pick up the pieces of your bread that I just slashed with my sword.
Courtney, a bonus extra weapon.
Oh! Yes! Two weapons.
Ah! Wow, that is really stale. Come on, Richard. Why can't you ever go to the store?
I think I drew blood.
Ow! 'Tis but a flesh wound.
Jim, Courtney, tu es morte.
Ja regrets.
I'm gonna haunt you, bitches.
I loved you both, and I loved you too.